Hey guys, it's Coach Steve, and I've got this week's workout brief. Coming in on Monday, we're going to start off with some front squats, and we're going to go for load for 5 reps. Now, the key to these front squats is that we're going to do some very specific pacing. We want to come down at a very controlled pace of 3 seconds, which is a long time for a loaded front squat. And we're going to hold the bottom for about 2 seconds. We're going to stand up quickly, take a big deep breath, and repeat for 5 reps. We're going for total load here, so I want you to go as heavy as you can, maintaining that tempo, which is going to be hard. So this is not going to be as heavy as our standard front squat day. Once we're done with that, we're going into a pretty standard Metcon where we're going to 3 rounds of 25 box jumps and 15 push press. This is pretty quick. Goal is 6 to 8 minutes. So those box jumps, nice and consistent. I want you to be able to do those without any long breaks, just finding a pace you can maintain. And then those push press should be pretty darn close to unbroken. Really focusing on breathing through this one. Breathing is going to be extremely important, but also transferring power from those hips up through the bar. So or through the hips anyway. Box jumps don't have it through the bar, but we're focusing on those pieces, breathing and power through the hips. And if you hit those and you get around 6 to 8 minutes, you hit this one on the nose. Cap for this one is 13. Coming into Tuesday, going into a long AMRAP, 30 minutes, as many rounds as possible. We're going to start off with a 400-meter run, or about 2 minutes. And then we're going to do 14 alternating dumbbell snatch, 7 each side, some weighted sit-ups with a plate across your chest, and then that same kettlebell, or that same dumbbell that you were snatching, you're going to do some goblet lunges with that. Since this is such a long workout, the focus is to maintain an even pace. Do not try to run out fast on the run. Don't try to go super crazy on those dumbbell snatches. Maintain a solid, even pace through this. About 5 to 6 rounds total, because this will just start adding up and taking a toll. Wednesday, we're going to start by practicing some handstand push-ups, 5 reps, and we're going to control the tempo here. Similar to those front squats, the same kind of tempo. We're going to come down nice and slow. I imagine most people, or specify that most people, will be facing the wall on this. Come down nice and slow on a 3, 2, 1 kind of pacing. Down at the bottom, you're just going to take a big deep breath, explode back to the top, and hold that top position for 2 seconds. Just trying to really own those positions with this handstand push-up and be in a great place. If you're not to a handstand push-up, this might be a time where we can do limited range of motion, or you can do this exact same thing with the box pike or the pike handstand push-up. After we get through that, we're going to go into some Tabatas. 3 Tabata workouts: Tabata row, Tabata push-ups, and then Tabata air bike. During those Tabata, the cardio pieces of those Tabatas, go hard. 20 seconds on, bring it pretty hard. You get a 10-second rest. Both of those devices take a little bit to really rev up those fans. So you've got to push it from the get-go and find an even pace that you can breathe through. On the push-ups, treat this the same way we do like level method testing, where you want to go even. Try to hit the same number of reps every single interval. Don't go off how hard and get 30 push-ups in the first round of Tabata and get 3 in the last round. Try to maintain an even number, which means that first round is going to be slower, maybe a little more rest. The last round is going to be hard to maintain. Thursday, start off with some Romanian deadlifts, building up that backside, your hamstrings, and your glutes. Really focusing in on this for 8 reps, 4 sets of that. going as heavy as you need to go to feel that. This should be a deep muscle burn. That's what the focus is. Solid core, make sure that backside is really firing hard. And we're going into a 16-minute AMRAP. Double unders, not a long number. 30 reps should be mostly unbroken if you're good at double unders. Wall ball shots, again, 15 reps should go pretty quickly. 30 double unders, and then 15 kettlebell swings. Those are movements that generally when you first start should be pretty close to unbroken, so nothing major, but stay consistent. Breathe, find those places where you can breathe, because those double unders and wall ball shots and kettlebell swings will steal your air. So just find those places that you can breathe consistently in each movement, each rep. Goal here is around 5+ rounds to get through in those 16 minutes. On Friday, we're going to start off playing with some box jumps. And we kind of want to build to something that feels high for you. If you've done box jumps before and you're very comfortable, well, maybe you go for as high as you can go. But this is a time to play with just adding some height to a box, or getting more comfortable with maybe a box height that you just don't spend much time on. This isn't for reps. This is just trying to see how high can we get today. And don't feel bad. I mean, this is not meant to be something that you're going to PR all the time. This is something that just takes practice, getting mentally ready to jump high and hard. Once you get through the box jumps, we're going into a 10-round burpee toes to bar. And that sounds like a lot. So it's 70 burpees, 70 toes to bar. But the numbers are low each round. 7 burpees shouldn't be super fast. We're looking at about 30 to 40 seconds for that. And 7 toes to bar generally should go close to unbroken, if not unbroken the whole time. Now, 10 rounds is the part that's going to add up. So kind of just keep control of your pacing, maintain that piece. And if anything, you start speeding up towards the end of this. Goal for this is actually not as slow as you think. It's probably the goal is 8 to 11 minutes with a cap of 15. So this is not a super long workout. And then Saturday, we're going to start off playing with some Turkish get-ups. And I love these at the beginning of the day. They really warm up the entire body, specifically the core and the shoulders. Just making sure everything is firing and slowly building weight. 3 reps on each side. How heavy can you go with really immaculate form? After that, we're going into actually a hero WOD. This is a female hero. Jenny is 20-minute AMRAP, 400-meter run, 20 back overhead squats, 20 back squats. And this is just, it's a breather with some major kind of muscle. Your muscles get fatigued. It's a super lightweight going pretty quick, but you're moving so fast that those muscles don't really have a time to relax in this one. So your legs get pretty jello-y. So you start off on the third round of running, and it feels a little bit like Bambi on ice. Goal here is 4+ rounds. The weights should be light. You should be looking at going unbroken or pretty darn close with these movements. It's a lot of reps, but super lightweight. That's what we have coming up this week, guys. See you guys in the gym. Bye.